Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Rink 2 at historic Richfield Ice Arena. Got a treat on tap for you today in the Bantam B semifinals of the Gobbler, presented by Youth Hockey Hub, Prior Lake and Minnetonka. Prior Lake to our left wearing white sweaters, Minnetonka to our right in their black uniforms. The puck is down and we are off and flying. Jack Berg couldn't get the puck into the zone for Prior Lake. The Skippers will take it. Tyson Mahady goes off the board looking for Rowan Vaughn. Vaughn lost control of the puck. It goes back down below the goal line in the Tonka zone. The puck is scooped up by Tonka goaltender Byron Hustad. 11:34 to go in the first period. We played 12-minute periods here at the Gobbler. Both teams will leave their first lines out. Berg taking the draw for Prior Lake. The Skippers will play it into the neutral zone. Rowan Vaughn chasing the puck. It's taken away by the Lakers. Berg to Matthew Allard. Allard can't get it out. It's held in nicely by Sawyer Grobbins. Grobbins tries to send it in deep. It's blocked along the wall by a Laker, taken by Trey Cook. Trey Cook bounced into the boards by Berg. The puck is below the goal line. A centering pass, still loose in front. Pinned up against the side of the cage. No whistle. Puck is still loose. And the puck taken out by Allard. Allard carrying it for Tonka. Tries to go around a defender. Tanner Smith bangs him into the boards. He loses possession. Though that hit may have taken more out of Tanner Smith than it did Matthew Allard. Carried behind the skipper net by Evan Kippers. Kippers have been hauled down a little bit by Carter Casera. There's Smith. Smith gets it up to Ryan Bontius. Bontius, he's got a 2-on-1. He's got Worms with him. There's a shot. Knocked away by Tyler Coglatori. Up to the point. Skippers try a shot. Stopped by Coglatori again. Puck flipped through the neutral zone. That'll be icing on the Lakers. The Lakers, the walking wounded this weekend, and none of their players are sidelined due to coronavirus. We've got 3 broken wrists and a concussion. Sidelining 4 Lakers. They spoke to their coaches yesterday, and they said, yeah, we can't believe it either. Traditional injuries in 2021. Puck finally muscle out of the zone. Hunter McGilvery for Prior Lake. Here he comes. He takes a shot. Nice low shot. There's a rebound there for Casera. Casera wasn't there quickly enough to put it in. Here's a shot from the point. That goes high. McGilvery, one of the leading scorers for this Prior Lake team. He had 5 goals in the team's opening win. He'll be a player to keep an eye on, number 9 for the Lakers. There's McGilvery. McGilvery tries to slip to Casera. Casera comes within inches of tapping in the game's first goal. Casera plays it up to the top. And Ryan Barrett tries a shot. Stopped by Hustad. Nice little kick move by Tonka's Elias King to get it to a defender, and the Skippers will carry it out of the zone. And Berg to Lervik. That's Caden Lervik. Ben Barth tried to hand it back to another skipper in his own zone. It doesn't work. Skippers will go off the glass. We'll see if we've got an icing, and we do. 8:36 to go in the first period. The winner of this game will get the winner of Stillwater Osseo Maple Grove, which is taking place over on Richfield Rink 1. And the winner of that game and the winner of this game will meet tonight at 7 p.m. at Bloomington Ice Garden. Berg, Allard, and Anthony, now the forward line for Prior Lake. Barta and Betzold on defense. And the puck is chased down by Barta. Tapped off Anthony's stick. Berg had a line on the puck. Nice recovery by Minnetonka's Cooper Hemmick to head him off at the pass. Matthew Allard digging below the Tonka line. Being chased down by Hemmick. And puck comes in the neutral zone, gathered up by Grayson Betzold. Betzold up to Berg. Goes off Berg's stick all the way down. A little surprised that that was called icing. The Lakers keeping their shifts short. And they certainly have to. They have 6 total players on the bench. And just the one goaltender. The shot, oh, and a goal! Boy, my apologies for not being more on top of that one. A shot from a bad angle by Trey Cook. Slips over the shoulder of Tyler Coglatori. And the Skippers now lead the Lakers 1-0. Boy, a dream start for the Skippers. If you want to get on Prior Lake, get on them early. And a 1-0 lead gives the Skippers a little bit of wiggle room. And puck finding a home below the Minnetonka zone. We'll listen in for the assists. That'll be Trey Cook all by himself, unassisted on the goal for the Skippers. And puck gets up, there's that speedy Sawyer Graubens. Found himself all alone. Loses possession. McGilvery for Prior Lake coming down the left side. McGilvery cutting the net on the backhand, tries a shot. That's stopped by Hustad. The Skippers fan on the clearance attempt, but it doesn't matter. Ryan Barrett, however, takes the puck away and sends it back down into the Tonka zone. Here's Mahady. Mahady decked into the boards. I don't totally know what the penalty call is. There is checking in Bantam hockey. And that'll be a roughing call. I don't know if I would have called that roughing. Goodness gracious. So power play for Minnetonka with 6:42 to go in the first period. Satterlund taking the draw on the penalty kill for the Lakers. This would be a premium chance for Minnetonka to extend that lead. Second goal, crucial here. Ryan Bonius trying to give it up to the point, won't be able to. It's taken away by Matthew Allard. Allard has Satterlund coming down the middle. Allard tries to go to the Tonka net. He is bumped out of the way. It's not interference. That'll be icing. It's still early. 6:17 to go in the first period, 1:36 to go in the Minnetonka power play. Face-off will be in the Tonka zone to the right of goaltender Byron Hustad. Satterlund wins the draw. There's a shot from the side of the zone by Allard, and Prior Lake content to drop back into a bit of a zone defense. With the lack of bodies, they'll be conservative with how they play on the penalty kill. Okay. Unable to get anything really set up in the offensive zone. Benjamin Barth manages to get it to Evan Kippers. Kippers' shot glances off a player and into the corner. And the Skippers will try to set something up. Here's Barth. Barth to the point to King. King tries a shot, goes off a Prior Lake stick and floats all the way behind the Prior Lake net. Here's Barta for Prior Lake, sends it off the glass. Nicely held in by Elias King with his foot. I'd put money on it that he plays soccer in the fall. Here's King at the top. King off the boards. Go to Birkeland. Birkeland across. There's a shot that flutters just wide. 29 seconds to go in the Skipper power play. Barta clears the zone. Icing waved off. And it's taken by Minnetonka's Rowan Vaughn. Vaughn looks up, doesn't see anything that he particularly likes. To Cook. Cook looking for Vaughn. It's stopped by a Prior Lake skater. Here's McGilvery. McGilvery bumped off the puck. McGilvery in front, kicks it to himself, tries a shot, and it's a save by Hustad. McGilvery already causing problems. Caden Lervik banging away at the puck. It's taken away by Cook. Cook up to his wing. Cook taps it around to defender and takes it below the Prior Lake goal line. And drops it off for Graubens. Graubens tries a centering pass. That's blocked. There's Lervik. Lervik was on his backhand. Now he's on his forehand. Gets knocked off the puck. Barrett. Shoulders Cook out of the way. There's a shot. There's a rebound in front. Rowan Vaughn fanned on the shot. Boy, Ryan Barrett. Ryan Barrett for Prior Lake looking a little gassed down low on defense. Vaughn pouncing on the rebound, unable to get a shot off. It's in front. There's a save by Coglatori. Gilvery banging bodies in his defensive zone. The depth of the skipper's already paying dividends with 3:40 to go in the first period. They've just got bodies to continue throwing at the Lakers. Puck dumped in deep by Brady Nelson of the Skippers. Barrett trying to give his teammates some time to help him out, and pressured by Ryan Bonius and Jacob Worms. The puck gets out to the point. Prior Lake unable to clear, and they finally do. Allard's got Satterland in the slot. Allard cutting in, shoots! And a save by Hustad. Boy, Allard all over the ice here in the first period. A nice back and forth game. Oh, wait. Allard gathers the puck up. He's got Satterland in the middle, tries to find him. The puck goes between a pair of skates. We've got icing, and the faceoff will go all the way back into the Prior Lake zone. And 2:39 to go in the first period. And the Skippers win the draw. That was number 17, Evan Kippers, who tapped it forward. Skippers are able to hold the zone, but only momentarily. Prior Lake gets it out. Berg, Satterland, and Allard. Berg tries a low shot, rebound, scooped up by Hustad. Prior Lake getting their fair amount of shots. They just don't have any bodies in front to cause any distractions. Hustad has seen every puck cleanly so far and done a nice job of handling the rebounds. The puck is down, it's loose in front. Hustad says, that's fine, I'll take that. We'll line them up and do it again. Bart at the line, tries a shot. It glances off the skate of Kippers. Prior Lake manages to hold the zone. Berg rubbed out along the boards. Here come the Skippers. And give it right back to the Lakers and Satterland. Boy, Berg doing a nice job of tracking a floating puck, but was outmanned as soon as he got into the Tonka zone. Berg at the red line, plays it in deep. Logan Lake giving chase for Prior Lake, number 13. A pass nearly picked off by Prior Lake in the offensive zone. That'll be icing on Minnetonka. We'll have a face-off right next to Hustad. McGilvery taking the draw for the Lakers. It's it back to Barrett. Barrett winds and fires. That goes wide. Rowan Vaughn doing the dirty work along the boards, trying to get it out, unable to. Hustad gloves a shot from Lervik, and we'll have yet another face-off. McGilvery into the slot. There's a shot. A bouncing puck goes right over the Tonka net. A couple of chances for Prior Lake here. If they can tie the game before the end of the first period, that'll go a long way in changing the momentum. And the skipper's able to take it out. They've got an odd man rush if they hurry. Coming down the right side is King. King tried to get it to Vaughn. Vaughn, some fancy stick work. And he's finally overtaken by 4 Lakers. Casera sends it into the neutral zone. It's gathered up by Minnetonka. Cook offers it back to his D-man. 50 seconds to go in the first period. It is sent all the way down. McGilvery. The neutral zone, and Bontheus will simply tap it back toward the Prior Lake bench. Might have been looking to catch the Lakers on a line change, maybe force a too many men penalty. Emerson LaRoche dumps the puck in deep. No penalty, just a good hard hit. And puck pinned up against the boards. 2 Lakers, 2 skippers going at it. 5 seconds to go in the first period. Our first period will conclude. Minnetonka leading Prior Lake 1-0. Boy, it's one heck of a water battle out there between the Lakers and the skippers. And we'll be back in 60 seconds with period number 2. We're back with our second period. Prior Lake hanging in there with a shortened bench. A grand total of 6 players in reserve for the Lakers, trailing Minnetonka 1-0. Minnetonka, on the other hand, fully loaded. The skippers leading the Lakers 1-0. Trey Cook with the lone goal in the game as Jack Berg of Prior Lake tries a backhand chance. That's stopped by Hustad and frozen. Berg pleading his case with the official that he might have been interfered with or held on to. The face-off will be in the Minnetonka zone. Hunter McGilvery taking the draw for the Lakers. Looks like Evan Kippers for the skippers. Skippers. And Tonka's Trey Cook drops it back down to Elias King. King over to Zacharias. Zacharias played the puck and certainly paid the price. Goes for a spinning body check. McGilvery reverses ice, finds Logan Lake. Lake up to Casera. Carter Casera coming down the right side, cutting towards the net. Casera tries a shot. Fans on it. Elias King takes it away, backhands it up the boards, but it's held in by McGilvery. Lake drops it off to Lervik. Lervik shoots. It tips off McGilvery's stick and goes wide. The puck comes all the way out, looking for Cook, who is lurking in the neutral zone. Cook wants that second goal. And bear it over to Lervik. Lervik, nice pass to Casera. Casera has that puck poked away. McGilvery, McGilvery tries to step around a skipper defender, nearly completed the move, but a little too much mustard on his step around. Held in by Barrett. Barrett goes around one man, tries a centering pass. Nice defensive play. The puck is loose. No goal call. And the skipper's fortunate that the net came off its moorings. Minnetonka goaltender Byron Hustad helping out a little bit, squirting some of his water bottle into the ice. Let's see if he can secure those net pegs. Here's Satterlund for Prior Lake. Satterlund's got some jump. He throws it up to Betzold at the blue line. Betzold tries a shot. That takes the world's weirdest bounce and flutters into the neutral zone. Picked off at the line, but the skippers are offside. Boy, Emerson LaRoche jumped that pass. It may have been offside, but nice to see the skipper's instincts haven't dulled going into the second period. You'd like to see him cutting into passing lanes, picking off clearing attempts. And Gabe Satterlund gives it back to Zach Barta. He tries to get it back to Satterlund, and Satterlund finds a pair of skippers who aren't going to let him go anywhere easily. Grayson Betzold up to Satterlund. Satterlund simply dumps it in, and he'll give chase. Matthew Allard on the left side, helping out for Prior Lake. Jack Berg deposits Tonka's Emerson LaRoche into the boards. That's 2 big hits LaRoche has taken so far. Face-off won by Prior Lake in the zone. Shot by Barrett. Knifed out of play by Hustad. Bantam hockey for the first time. Most of these kids are getting to check. Some of them aren't very good at it. It's understandable given that it might be their first season. Some of them aren't very good at taking checks. Also understandable considering it could be their first season dealing with nearly grown men flinging their bodies at each other. Gilvery wins the draw back to Barrett. Barrett will try another shot. Oh, what a tip. A really, really nice tip in front. Dings off the iron. Excellent body positioning by Hayden Anthony from Prior Lake. And we'll see if that scoring chance jump starts the Lakers a little bit. McGilvery. McGilvery lost the puck, but it's taken by Lervik. Lervik stops, drops it off, looking for Anthony. Anthony's shot finds Tonka skates, and the skippers will carry it out. Ben Barth will dump it in deep. 8:25 to play in the second period. Here's McGilvery. McGilvery goes through 2 defenders. McGilvery cutting in front, shooting, scores! Oh, what a goal by Hunter McGilvery, and the Lakers have tied the game 1-1. 3 defenders not enough to stop Hunter McGilvery, and McGilvery scores what I can only assume is his 100th goal of the tournament. New life for Prior Lake. We'll see if there's an assist on the goal. It's McGilvery unassisted. Gabe Satterlund cutting towards the net. Satterlund creates some room. He scores! Satterlund goes blocker corner, and the Lakers take a 2-1 lead. Boy, 2 goals almost less than a minute apart. Gabe Satterlund turns on the freaking Jets and roofs it. Satterlund unassisted. Here's Satterlund again. Oh, excuse me, not Satterlund. It's number 17. Zach Barta. Got him confused. They're both so fast. Gonna be icing on Minnetonka, and boy, Prior Lake, quick strike, 2 goals. And all of a sudden, the entire complexion of the game has changed. It looks like we've got a penalty called on Barta. And power play for Minnetonka. Minnetonka will look to get something set up here with the man advantage. And puck is dumped in. Ryan Barrett wins the race for Prior Lake. Barrett, a big beefy defender on that Prior Lake blue line. Strong on the stick. Caden Lervik flips the puck into the Tonka zone. And chewing some time off that penalty kill. 7 minutes to go in the second period. Lervik dumps it back down, and that'll hit the white netting above the glass. We'll have a whistle. Puck is down, Skippers chip into the neutral zone. Let's see if they can start something off the rush. Oliver Birkland had a head of steam, but unable to finish the job. It's icing on Prior Lake. Now the puck will finally get into the Lakers zone. And Gilvery almost winning the draw to himself. The puck bouncing around the neutral zone. McGilvery nearly sprung on a breakaway on the penalty kill. Logan Lake helping out. McGilvery with a nice back check pokes the puck away on a skipper rush. Logan Lake loses a glove. Might need that. And offsides on Minnetonka. Boy, I think if Lake would have taken his time, he could have floated in that neutral zone waiting for the Lakers to take the puck away. He might have been all alone. I think he'll settle for just having his glove back on. Carter Casera taking the faceoff for Prior Lake. Trey Cook in the circle for Minnetonka. Cook the lone goal so far for the Skippers, unassisted in the first period. Excuse me. Berg chases it down for Prior Lake. Puck is in the corner for the Skippers. And a shot from the point goes off a Prior Lake stick and bounces over the Tonka net. Here's a chance. It's loose in front. And covered up and held onto by Tyler Coglatori. 6:03 to go in the second period. 31 seconds to go in that Zach Barta penalty. And Cook will take the face-off. McGilvery will be his adversary. The Skippers looking to set it up. They get it up to the blue line. Here's Mahady. Mahady back down in the corner for Vaughn. Vaughn to Mahady. Mahady shoots, bounces off McGilvery's skate. It's picked up by Cook. Cook in the corner. Tried to walk out into the slot. Took a shot that glanced off of Prior Lake, sticking into the corner. That penalty time will run out on Barta's penalty. Here's a shot, goes off of Prior Lake, sticking out of play. Way outside of the offensive outburst this period, 2 goals. Maybe it's not an outburst, but outside of the offensive skill, Prior Lake doing an excellent job of getting sticks on pucks and deflecting them up and out of play. Puck played down deep by the Skippers. Ryan Barrett can't handle the pressure from Emerson LaRoche. We've got, boy, another penalty called on Prior Lake. The Lakers, their short bench, cannot afford to continue taking penalties like this. And that'll be Ryan Barrett sitting down. You know, his penalty might actually work out for Barrett. He's been looking a little sleepy this morning. He'll take a 2-minute rest, which is longer than he'd have on the Prior Lake bench. Again, the Skippers, an excellent opportunity to tie this game. Held in again nicely by Elias King. Elias King likes to use his feet holding the puck in. Matthew Allard goes around a defender, now on his backhand, now on his forehand. Gets it up to Betzold at the top. Poked up into the air, held in by Betzold. Betzold holds it along the board for Allard. Allard scoops it up, cutting in front. Allard! Oh, and a nice play by Hustad to poke the puck away on Allard's chance. Calvin Zacharias got it up to Worms. He tried to get it off to LaRoche and unable to. The Skippers are offside. Barta gathers it up. 1:15 to go in the Prior Lake penalty. Off the boards looking for Satterlin. Satterlin can't hang on to it. Puck taken by Ryan Bontius. That's Bontius behind the Prior Lake net. He's got a man in the middle. Opts not to use him. Sends it to the point for Zacharias. He tries a shot. That goes wide. Zach Barta won the race to the puck. Tried to clear it. It hits an odd place. Heads up. And as soon as he peeled around the net, he took a look, and boy, he put it right where he aimed it, clearing the zone. And thankfully everyone on the Tonka side is all right. Boy, you tell people to watch for flying pucks, but how often do they actually watch out for rubber hurtling towards their face? And Tonka tried to go back to the line, nobody home. Cooper Hemmink had already tried to rotate over into the middle on the power play and trying to reverse ice, and if they don't know what you're doing, there's no way you could be in the right spot. Brady Nelson flips it into the neutral zone and sent right back down by Prior Lake, gathered up by Nelson. Nelson to Berkland. Berkland lost the puck to Berg, and then Berg gave it right back to the Skippers. Kippers trying to get the puck into the Prior Lake zone, unable to. Lakers will kill off the penalty. They're back to full strength, just over 3 minutes to play in the second period. Prior Lake hanging on to a 2-1 lead over Minnetonka. McGilvery into the zone. He's got Lake and Berg with him. Lake stops, drops it up to Allard. Allard shoots. Nice play by Hustad to hang on to a bobbling puck. McGilvery and Satterlin, the goals for Prior Lake. Trey Cook, the scorer for Minnetonka. Satterlin on the ice right now with Matthew Allard and Logan Lake as his wings. A ton of speed with that group. Satterlin wins the draw. There's a shot from Barta, where that hit something in front, was deflected. Nice job by Byron Hustad to keep an eye on it. Logan Lake putting some good pressure on. Here's Allard. Allard has it poked away. Allard rammed into the boards by Tonka's Tanner Smith. Lake with the stick lift. Minnetonka unable to clear zone. Allard tries the centering pass, and it finds Rowan Vaughn. Vaughn at the red line, simply dumps it in deep. Wanted to get it to Sawyer Grobbins, but Grobbins wasn't open. Lake fans on the clearing attempt. Tonka trying to take advantage. They are unable to. Here's Allard. Allard all the way across for Logan Lake. Lake opting to stay on the ice instead of going for a line change. It's held in. Lake on the backhand. That goes off the side of the cage. Lake trying to muscle the puck into the slot. He's met by a pair of Skippers. Barta flings it up to Casera. Casera to Anthony. Anthony's pass intercepted and knocked out of the zone. The Lakers are offside. They're back on. Betzold trying to clear it for Prior Lake. Casera looking for Anthony. Bounces off Anthony's skates. Puck comes to the red line. It's dumped back down by Tonka's Tanner Smith. Aiden Anthony looking for Grayson Betzold. Betzold Taps the puck past a couple of guys on his backhand. He's got Casera in the middle. He'll carry it himself. Betzel tried to go across the blue line. They are off sides. After the initial fireworks midway through the second period, the game kind of settling into a sleepy game of ping pong, each team simply giving the puck back to the other. Puck glances off the skates of Emerson LaRoche, but LaRoche finds that he's all on his lonesome. Bontius to LaRoche, a centering pass knocked away by Anthony. Comes Casera. Casera's got Berg. Casera goes around a defender. 2-on-1 for Prior Lake. Shooting. Glove save. Hustad. Casera firing up, going around the Tonka defender. Took a wicked wrist shot. And it's gloved by Hustad and held onto. 18 seconds to go in the second period. Prior Lake will send out McGilvery, Allard. And see if they can put one home late in the second period. I'm still battling. Boy, nice play by Tonka's Cooper Hemmick to pressure Ryan Barrett on the puck. He nearly took it away from him. Barrett maybe got away with a little strong stick work, not allowing Hemmick to get around him. The backhand try, knocked away by Coglatori. Puck makes its way to the corner, and that's where our second period will end. Prior Lake will take a 2-1 lead over Minnetonka into the third. We will be back in 60 seconds. Senior executive producer Justin Moss and I lamenting the fact that we're just such disappointments to our significant others on this Valentine's Day. On the list of useless holidays, this is probably number one. What do you think, Justin? Is Valentine's Day the most useless or the second most useless? Couldn't tell you. You know, it's not useless. Lots of Matza Pizza. Our friends at Bernatello Foods, they make one heck of a frozen pizza. Lots of Matza Brew Pub Pizza. You can find it in your local groceries freezer aisle. And be the MVP of dinner time with a half pound of mozzarella cheese on that frozen pizza. Could go for a pizza after this game. I'm hungry after calling this one. Prior Lake leading Minnetonka 2-1 here in the third period. Here's a shot from Carter Casera, stopped by Byron Hustad. Boy, and defending the goaltender is the most jam Tonka has shown for almost 2 periods now. An early 1-0 lead on a goal by Trey Cook. It was quickly evened and then eclipsed by the Lakers. Lakers. And Berg bumps a defender off the puck. We've mentioned it before. It's worth mentioning again. Prior Lake playing with only 6 extras on the bench. The Bantam level, when checking becomes legal, that can be quite the health hazard. Boy, excellent. Holy cow, I didn't even realize he was coming in through the zone. What a play by Sawyer Grobbins, putting pressure on the Prior Lake netminder, nearly creating a chance. Here's Lervik with a shot for Prior Lake that goes over the net. Rowan Vaughn chasing it down for Minnetonka. Puck comes in the middle. It's Grobbins again. Skippers go D to D and back to Grobbins. Grobbins hung up by Caden Lervik. And Tyson Mahady at the blue line. Mahady carrying it down on the left side. Leaves it in the middle. Oh, and a stick lift by Carter Casera may have broken up a potential scoring play. And the skipper is struggling to get out of the zone. Here's a shot from the blue line. Glances off a stick into a corner. The centering pass floats through the neutral zone. Scooped up. Here's a shot. That one goes through the neutral zone again. Calvin Zacharias with a half shot, half pass. Goes into the corner. We'll have the face-off in the Prior Lake zone. To the left of Tyler Coglatori. Quick conference between the officials on where the face-off should be. They decide to leave it in the Prior Lake zone. Here is Tonka. Tonka dropping it off of the blue line. Oh, block shot by Logan Lake. Lake, let's see if he's got legs. Lake in all alone, kind of shoots, rebound. In front, still in front. Puck goes through the crease, but can't get in. Jacob Worms poking the puck away from Grayson Betzold, nearly sprung himself on a breakaway. It was caught up to by a Prior Lake defender. Here's Hunter McGilvery. McGilvery has one of Prior Lake's goals. Boy, we're going to have a penalty called on Prior Lake. Logan Lake is going to sit down 2 minutes for head contact. The referee explaining that there was head contact. It just didn't. Normally when you see a head contact penalty, you can see a head snap back and somebody crumples to the ice. But that one, Lake's elbows just got a little high and got somebody in the face mask. So whether it's a 2-minute minor for, oh boy. It looks like Prior Lake is going to have a 2 and a 10 for head contact here. So Logan Lake looks like he might be done for the remainder of the game. The 2-minute minor will be served by Prior Lake's Hayden Anthony. So a short bench gets shorter. So Lakers play the puck into the middle. Here's Carter Casera. So there you have it, a 2-minute minor, which will put the Lakers at a disadvantage. And a 10-minute misconduct for Logan Lake. And Caden Lervik gives it to Barrett. Barrett to Casera, Casera to Allard, and try to dump it in deep. It's blocked by a Minnetonka defender, and the Skippers will carry it out. Just over a minute to go in that minor penalty. Nice pass by Minnetonka's Brady Nelson, and this little saucer across the ice. Coglatori fields a shot and freezes. Lakers down, Cook won the draw. A couple of awkward bounces left the puck in the Prior Lake slot. Nobody there to jam it home for Minnetonka. The puck comes to the blue line. Here's a shot, stopped by Coglatori. Skipper's banging away at it in the corner. Comes to the side. Sawyer Grobbins up at the blue line. All the way across for Vaughn. Vaughn stops, tries a centering pass. That's blocked. Vaughn up to the top. Here's a shot. Stop by Coglatori and covered up. 22 seconds to go in the Prior Lake minor penalty. 7:33 to play in the third period. The winner of this game will get the winner of Osseo Maple Grove Black and Stillwater. Is being played right now on Richfield's Rink 1. Puck comes to the top. They stop. They drop it down to the sideboards. Bonte is not ready for the puck. They can't hold the zone. Allard battling with Minnetonka's Tyson Mahady along those boards. Prior Lake is back to full strength, but they will be without Logan Lake for what appears to be the remainder of regulation. Should we go to overtime, he might be able to jump back in. Anthony trying to pressure Mahady. Mahady gets it to Bontius. Bontius across to Worms. Worms can't hang on to the puck. It's taken by Caden Lervick. Lervick rushing it for Prior Lake. Sarah tries a shot. That's stopped. Loose puck in front. The net goes off. We have the face-off outside the zone. Puck is down. Skippers maintain possession off the draw. They'll go off the boards. Looking for a forward, and Kippers just didn't get there fast enough for that play to develop. Here's Berg for Prior Lake. Berg over skates. Berg dumps the puck into the Tonka zone. Casera blocks a clearing attempt. Elias King will reverse ice. King has done a nice job today of playing with his feet. King off the boards for Ben Barth. Barth's clearance pants intercepted by Barta, who then lost the puck to Birkland. And the Skippers unable to get anything going outside of their own offensive zone. Prior Lake happy enough to continue dumping the puck into the Minnetonka end. There's McGilvery. McGilvery to Anthony. Anthony flips the puck into the Tonka end. Chases it down as Skipper loses his feet. But the Skippers still have the puck until they didn't. Hayden Anthony steals it, tries a shot. A bit of a slingshot, goes above the net and falls into the white netting above the glass. We have a timeout called by one of these teams. We'll simply leave the microphone on. We shouldn't be any longer than 60 seconds. Tonka will take its timeout. We'll see if they opt to pull their netminder and how early. After those 2 goals midway through the second period for Prior Lake, the game sort of falling into a who can dump the puck in the most. Both teams' legs might be a little shaky after 2 days and 3 games. And how fitting is that? The Skippers called the timeout. They're the first out of the huddle. Must be great coaching. 5:18 to go in the third period. Prior Lake milking every nanosecond of the timeout. Coglatori has taken his place in net. We're ready for a face-off. Here is Cook for Minnetonka. Cook looking for a little extra room, gets it to Grobbins. Grobbins, Vaughn. Vaughn flips it in. They are offsides. Lervik waiting and fires it back into the neutral zone. And Barrett taps it right back to Minnetonka. Lervik flips it back into the neutral zone. It's dumped back down into the Prior Lake end by Brady Nelson. McGilvery off the boards, can't get it out. Barrett took his eye off the puck for a second and had it poked away. Puck gets to Caden Lervik on the far side. He flips it into the air. It's taken away by Anthony. Anthony to Casera. Casera lofts it deep into the Minnetonka end. It's gathered up by Tonka's Cooper Hemmink. Hemmink can't clear. He ends up giving it to Berg. Berg shoots. Loose puck in front. Gabe Satterlund may have had a chance at it, but it wasn't low enough in the zone. Puck comes out to Barrett at the blue line. Tries a shot. That goes wide. And Prior Lake playing the third forward very high, trying to avoid something like this. Trey Cook wins the race to the puck. Oh, gosh dang. He tried to get it to Evan Kippers in the middle, but his pass was just behind Kippers coming into the zone. Here's a chance for Jacob Worms. It's poked away by Barrett. And the puck comes to the boards. A shot from the point, stopped by Hayden Anthony's skate. Now Caden Lervik's got it. Lervik's going to skate it out. A couple of Prior Lakers will go off for a change. And Tanner Smith for his D partner. The puck gets up to Emerson LaRoche. LaRoche loses it. Allard to Betzold. Betzold into the neutral zone. Tanner Smith held off. Boy, he could have decapitated Hunter McGilvery with a hit in the neutral zone. Good on him for stopping his feet. Hayden Anthony blocks the shot, chases down the puck. Might have been a little stunned that he blocked the shot. He wasn't ready to chase it down. Nice play by Byron Hustad, the goaltender, to come out and play the puck. Everybody hung up on the blue line. Is taken by Matthew Allard. Allard to Barta. Barta loses the puck. McGilvery will simply ring it around the boards. 2:30 to go in the third period. King tries a shot. That goes wide. Gets back to McGilvery. McGilvery sends it right back where he did the first time. And Barta will skate it out for Prior Lake. Barta and Kuchera, 2-on-1. Barta looks off the pass. Makes a shot, stopped by Hustad, tries a wrap around, another save by Hustad. Oh. We've got a lost glove, and got a Prior Lake player down. We'll have a look at him. We will go to break and wait for the EMT to hop on out. Ladies and gentlemen, we're back on Rink 2. The player who went down looks to be okay. He'll get checked out by our first responders. Quickly on the scene. Obviously, our thoughts are with the player and his family, but he was able to get off the ice with a little bit of help. All the extremities seem to be all right. So, thank goodness. We've got an empty net for Minnetonka. Satterlin coming through for Prior Lake, tries a shot, goes off a skipper's blocker, and bounces right to Carter Casera with 1:34 to go in the third period. Prior Lake extends its lead to 3-1. Carter Casera scoring on an empty net. Couple of last-minute instructions from the Minnetonka coaches. They will leave their net empty. Nothing really to lose at this point. And Betzold fields the puck for Prior Lake, backhands it over to Lervik. Lervik patiently waiting. Prior Lake certainly content just to chew some time off the clock. They'll send one forward deep, and one forward will hang out on the blue line. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, it will look like a bit of a blindside check. And we will once again step away for a moment. broke even, yeah. And we are back. The player in question, this time a Minnetonka skater, helped off the ice by the paramedic. He's going through I suppose the Bantam equivalent of concussion protocol. There's still an empty net for Minnetonka. Prior Lake leading the Skippers 3-1 as time ticks down in the third period. Hopefully we can get out of here without any more major injuries. And puck comes in front. Here's a shot. Glances off a goaltender's pad. And comes up to the top. Here's a shot off a skate. And, oh boy, this isn't going to go very well. Boy, we got some angry teenagers on the ice. This is my favorite. So we're going to take Betzold for cross-checking and really trying to crack Emerson LaRoche's rib, and we're going to get Emerson LaRoche for trying to take off Betzold's ankle. 16 seconds. 16 seconds. And right now, a man in a blueberry jacket is holding up the game. Figure out what we're doing. We're going to put another Laker in the box. Prior Lake down to 2 players on their bench. Puck is down. It's all the way down. There is icing. At this point, we could probably just chew off the last 11 seconds and call it a morning. The winner of this game will be back in the area tonight, 7 o'clock, the Bantam B Championship of the Gobbler at Bloomington Ice Garden. Puck is cleared again. That'll do it for today's game. Prior Lake tops Minnetonka 3-1. Prior Lake advances to the championship game. 7 o'clock, big one. We'll be broadcasting that game. You can find the link on youthhockeyhub.com. Thank you for tuning in today. We'll see you around the rink.